Hey, welcome to CC Coos and Concerns. Today I'm live. It's live chat. So right now, we're gonna start off with.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. We're getting a little feedback, but anyway. So let's get started. First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been sending me love and telling me that the pictures and stuff that I've been putting out to promote today. I want to thank everybody for that. On the last episode, I was looking at the views. It's almost reaching 100, so I appreciate that. I'm sorry that I'm about 10 minutes late. Traffic. I had to work, so I just got off. So give me a break on that. Also, my business partner, Jerome, if you guys want to talk to me, he'll be, every once in a while, he'll be reading off what somebody's saying. If you on the chat, say hi, and he'll let me know, and I'll stop the conversation because today it's going to be really low key. I'm just going to enjoy having people live chatting with me, and it's going to be, I only have a few coups and concerns. We're going to talk about some of the past issues, discussions that I had, but I also want to let you guys know, let's make this friendly. It's only about 3 days before Sunday, and I don't want to be trying to talk about nobody on a Thursday. So, this is my show. I have my own opinion. I want to listen to your opinions. But like I say, let's keep this friendly because I hate to have to cut somebody off. But anyway, so let's just get started. First of all, let's get started with this $50 gift card. So I do have the $50 gift card. And if you could see up there, the magic words is, like I say, if you guys listen to the past episodes and stuff, you will hear that I say that a lot. So what you do, if you ever hear me say it, chat in, and he'll look, and whoever's the first person to chat in, after they hear me say it, then they win this $50 gift card. If we don't get a winner today, we might get one on the next episode. Also, before we get started with the coups and concerns, I am rocking the new shirt. I just had it made today. It's CC Coups and Concerns. It's with the red and black. I'm going to end up having the website merchandise put up with just the shirts and tees. We're only going to do ladies' shirts and tees. I'm going to let Jerome explain to you guys what's going to happen with that. Also, I'm going to have him explain, like he always does, the backdrop, how you can do a show here before we all get started. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to my business partner, Jerome.
All right. We're going to have, if you want to do a show here and, your backdrop will look different, obviously, but this is kind of the overall look that you'll have. We can do all kinds of different things, scrolls and things of that nature. Just email me at barstoolpodcast702@gmail.com or hit me on Instagram. That's JARREAU702. Inbox me, and we can I can sit down with you, figure out what your show is going to be, create whatever backdrop it is that you like, whatever things you want scrolling across it, or any kind of images and things of that nature. And then, this will be the overall look, and then you can have your show. The original setup fee is $50, and it's $25 per show. You don't have to do a show every week. You can do one show a month. You can do 2 shows a month. You can do 4, whatever it is. And we're not gonna do we're not gonna block off time unless you block off that time. You know what I mean? So it's like whatever it is that you whatever it is you're trying to do with your show. Like I said, it's a $50 setup fee and a $25 per episode, and that covers an hour worth of time. anything beyond an hour, then we could talk about that as well. So that's basically it. Oh, and then we will have coming up real soon, probably by the next episode, we'll have the link for you to be able to get the CC's Cools and Concerns t-shirts and I think you said tank tops, did
Thanks.
you? Yeah, t-shirts and tank tops. And that's about it for me.
Okay. Also, if you I see a few people that's on live right now with me, so go ahead and comment. Say hi to me so I can kind of know who you are. Because right now, you might be the ones that's close to winning this $50 gift card. So I see some people that's on live chat. So go on and speak. You know, just type hi. But anyway, before we get started with that, I'm going to address something. And I'm not going to be rude about it. But it's just I'm going to start doing this, just address something that I encounter through the week. Social media. And I think I put it on my Facebook, and also I asked the public, what is social media? So I'm going to begin by just explaining this. If you do not want someone looking at your page, commenting on your page, looking at your pictures, put it private. Because to me, social media means anyone can come in, and when you got an Instagram or you got a Facebook, people can look. And if you want to be private with it, put it on private. That's crazy to me to think that you get offended if somebody's looking at your page or seeing what you're doing and stuff like that. So that's just my personal opinion. Maybe somebody right now can chat with me and tell me, am I looking at it the wrong way? Because anything that I put out there on social media with Instagram or Facebook, it is for the public to view it. So that's just something I wanted to bring up. So anyway, let's go.
Chris Thomas said, what's up?
Hey, Chris. Chris is my son. So thanks for supporting me, son. And hopefully you'll be the one to win this $50 gift card. Anyway, let's get going.
Right, we're doing first cool. Your first cool is Jesse Smollett.
Jesse Smollett. I've talked about it last episode, so I'm just gonna say something. I was looking at I was reading it today, and he will return to Empire. They haven't said season 6 was gonna start, but it looks like he will be returning to Empire. Another thing too, and this might be a concern, but I'm gonna still consider it a cool thing. The Chicago is suing him for $130,000, and he refuses to pay, which I'm with him. You know, they dropped the charges and stuff. He forfeited his $10,000 bond. He didn't even want that back. He didn't even ask for that back. But then they still want to give him a bill for $130,000. Some people might think he should pay that, but to me, if they dropped the charges and they're not going after him, that was they did all that to figure to see if he was guilty or not guilty. So he's refusing to pay that $130,000. So they're planning on suing him. And my opinion is, I don't feel like he should have to pay the $130,000. You know, if anybody that's out there listening, if you got a different opinion than what I'm saying, you know, chat with me and tell me your opinion. Why you think he should pay that $130,000? Next.
All right, and next, excuse me, sorry. We'll go to the next cool. It would be Lori Lightfoot. Lori Lightfoot. I'm sorry, people. I'm drinking.
Lori Lightfoot. Lori Lightfoot is the first openly gay black woman. She was elected mayor for Chicago. So it just happened just recently. She just won mayor. She's openly gay, and she's African American, the first woman. She became she wanted to thank her supporters. I thought it was really cool. She thanked her supporters. She also said today you did more than just make history. You created a movement. So with that said, I'm excited to see her there. I've been following her for a while. I know she was running. She was actually running against another African American lady. So she ended up winning. She's, like I say, congratulations to her. I'm happy to see that she is the first openly gay woman to be mayor of Chicago. So I just want to give a little shout out to that.
All right. Chris Thomas said, with social media, it's definitely for the public, but I think some people use it for evil, and that's where I don't believe everyone needs to be on your page.
Okay, you got a good point. But the point, okay, I get it. But how do you know what you mean was evil? If somebody just looking at your page, I mean, are you, if they're not typing or they're not saying anything, they're just looking at your page, how would that, I'm confused, how would you even consider that being evil? If you don't want nobody to look, don't put it out there. But, I get your point. But I'm still confused,
He said basically, when your intentions are foul, you shouldn't be on people's page trying to start mess. And then he said, like I say, I heard it. So you said it.
So did I say it?
You said, like I say, yeah.
When did you hear me say it?
I was kind of like multitasking, but yeah.
Okay,
I don't think he would have said it.
Chris, if you think we said it, we're going to play it back and we see you the first one and around that time.
Pretty sure. I don't think he would have said it if you didn't say it.
Yeah, but anyway, and you know what, you guys? I've been putting this out there for about 2 or 3 days to come on and live chat with me so you can win this $50 gift card. And, it'd be pretty. I'm excited if it's Chris because he out there supporting his mom. That's what he's supposed to do. Love you, Chris. So, but if you do hear me say it again, still chat in because we are going to review. And Chris, I believe you. Don't think I don't believe you.
I ain't on the man.
If you did win it, congratulations. It is yours. But like I said, I just said it again. So I just said it again. I'm serious, you guys. People, this is the easiest $50 you could win. Because if you listen to my last episode, I say it so much. But anyway, let's keep going. But Chris, I see your point. I get what you're saying about social media, but it just confuses me that people get so offended if you look at their page. If you don't want nobody to look at your page, then don't put it out. Don't put it out there. That's crazy to me, and it's also crazy that I don't even know how to go on to see if somebody's looking at my page. It's so nonchalant to me. If somebody's looking at my page, thank you. I'm glad you're interested in me. Say hi. But I can't see nobody being offended because somebody is looking at their page. That's where I see, that's what I'm talking about. But anyway, thanks, Chris, for clearing that up for me. And like I say, congratulations on this $50 gift card. People, it was not staged. He said I couldn't even finish my message because I heard it. Because he was typing. He was still typing. He said trying to start mess and then he stopped and he said, like I say. Okay. Okay, but like I'm going to say it again. People, listen. If you hear me say it, just keep typing in and stuff. And like I say, this is not going to be the first time I'm doing giveaways throughout my whole episodes. Like next week and stuff, I'm probably going to be doing another giveaway. And I'm enjoying this. I enjoy sending out messages, doing the pictures, talking to you guys. I got so many compliments on. This the funny part, and we'll get back to the coups and the concerns. The funny part is I was out there trying to get you guys to tune in to CC Coups and Concerns, but everybody was so fascinated with my picture and how I look and my hair that I don't even think too many people knew about the CC Coups and Concerns. But, you know, to be honest with you, the majority of everybody that was reaching out to me hadn't seen me in a long time. So I really appreciate the love that you guys was giving me about my looks and my hair. And I've got a few people say that I look younger than what I used to. So I appreciate all that. All I see is that's love. But anyway, let's get going with the next.
All right, so then you got the number one. You got we'll go with the concern. It is college admission scandal.
Okay, I talked about this on my maybe a couple of weeks ago or so. I'm not really sure, but I was talking about the college admission scandal. Well, what happened was I was just reading. I guess they went to court yesterday. It was Wednesday. They had to face a judge, some parents, also Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman. I hope I'm saying these names right, but if I'm not, I apologize. But anyway, I call her Aunt Becky from Full House. But anyway, they had to go in front of the judge and stuff. And my concern is, I don't know, maybe somebody can tell me that I understand what they did was wrong. And I told you guys this before. But on top of them making plea deals, the prosecutor also wants to give them prison time. So they're just not saying, oh, you're just going to get a slap on the wrist, you know, a plea deal and stuff. Even though it's not up to the prosecutor, it's up to the judge. But they want to give these women prison time. And I'm feeling like, okay, you made a mistake. You did something that wasn't right, but you did it for your kids. I'm feeling like prison time might be a little too much. That's my personal opinion. So, you know, hopefully somebody out there, you know, chat with me, tell me, you know, do you think prison time, they should get prison time? What you think, Jerome?
Nah, I think that's over the top. No, nobody was good. I mean, I don't know the details of everything, but we talking about college. You know what I mean? Like, college has been robbing kids for years. You know, all these every college athlete is getting robbed right now. So relax.
Yeah,
none of those guys are getting thrown into prison.
And you know what? I was reading too, and like I said, I was getting really into this. You know, like they spent a lot of money, but my thing is, if you guys were if they were out there having people take the SATs, ACTs, doing all these things to get their kids in college, how do they feel like they was going to continue to manage being in college? You know, like, why would you do that in the beginning? But like I said, I just want to see what some people's opinion was about the prison time, because I thought prison time was just a little too much. And also, I was reading too, other than these two actresses, you got people who own business, like CEOs and stuff. These people are losing their law firms. They losing their jobs. They getting fired. And, you know, a judge, I don't remember the name of it, but I guess he wanted to take his family to Mexico for a trip. He couldn't. The judge won't even allow him to leave the States. He said, you got a $12 million home in one state and you got another $1 million home in another state. So
what was that? Wow, this stupid computer. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So, you know, it's just not actors. It's people like CEOs, people with law firms. If you get a chance, go on Facebook or Google Chrome and read that, because it's a lot of people out there losing their jobs, being it's like some doctors and stuff. They losing patients, and you know, for this $15,000 test that they paid to have their child take for they losing practice, and stuff. They losing a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I know I shouldn't feel like sympathy because they did cheat, but I think it's beginning to be a little too much.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
All right. We got. Oh, that's cool. We got Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle. All I wanted to do was give a shout out. It's not a coup. Unfortunately, he was killed. Really sad to hear about that. But the cool thing about it, it is so much support that you listening to the news and all these actors, singers, performers and stuff. They all have positive things to say about him. Like a lot of the actors, actresses, singers and stuff, they got kind words, like he was gonna make a difference and stuff out there. So I just want to give a shout out to all the support that people is giving, for this. Normally people, we would, be having something negative to say about, if somebody got killed and stuff, but everybody's being really positive, about what's going on with him. I won't even mention on my show about the person who they have in custody because I don't even want to give him the pleasure of even saying his name on my podcast. I don't even want to even think about that, and I didn't realize that his fiance was Lauren London, but I listened to, her, what she had put on Instagram, some kind words, what she was feeling, and I feel for her, and I just want to give a shout out to Nipsey Hussle. You're gonna be missed. You really, unfortunately, you don't really know how people feel about you until you're not here anymore. So I just want to give a shout out to the, he's really gonna be missed. It was just a sad situation, unnecessary. No reason why he shouldn't be here with us today. It's just ridiculous the amount of killings that's going on in this world.
Yeah, that's that's wild.
Yeah,
I think also too. I think one of the main things I see about this, if you don't mind, man, celebrate people while they're here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't wait till somebody gets killed or somebody dies, and then every sudden you all about it, and people are being gross and making money off of, making money off their likeness and things of that nature. Like, come on, man, just celebrate them while they're here.
It's funny because, like you said, when you picked up the T-shirts today, you say when you came out, they were making shirts, and stuff like that. I can understand that though.
Well, they weren't making shirts; they were getting orders.
Yeah, getting orders for shirts.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But
people are selling them, and it's like,
no,
you don't even know the dude, and you selling Nipsey Hussle T-shirts. Like, all right, man.
But my thing is, can they print them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to give a shout out to Nipsey Hussle. You were gonna be truly missed. But anyway, I think that was it for my coups and concerns today. So I'm just gonna do a recap of everything that happened today. Another congratulations to Christopher Thomas. I'm sorry, I ain't have to say his full name. Chris, for winning a $50 gift card. Like I said, I put it out there. I had so many people who said they was gonna tune in. I'm not disappointed.
Well, there was people tuned in. They just didn't comment.
That's all right. I don't know why you shouldn't be. Why you won't say hi? Are we just reading? How many people out there? How many you
Chris said R.I.P. Nip.
Uh-huh.
Chris said R.I.P. Nip.
He said what?
R.I.P. Nip. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Okay. And Chris, thanks for your support. If anybody deserved this $50 gift card, it's really you. You really supported your mom.
You know, somebody posted something. Somebody tagged me in it was really it was cool. They said LIP. We need to start doing LIP, live in peace, and start celebrating people while they're here, man. Don't wait till something terrible happens. Like the gross thing is like so many people that was posting like Nipsey Hussle pictures. Like I didn't post a Nipsey Hussle picture, not because I ain't rocking with Nipsey Hussle. It's just because I wasn't following him. Like I knew a little bit, but not that much.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I had no idea who he was.
Yeah, and then but when this happened, then you started finding out like, oh, he was really, he was different.
And then also, kind of seeing some of the stars who was commenting on him.
Yeah.
It was like, people who, was feeling some kind of way.
Yeah, no, he was, from all accounts, he was a really good guy. It's just that, like, some people, it's like you posting the picture and all that to get likes a little bit. And that's kind of gross.
Yeah. And like I say, I was reading, and I was, like I say, I'm doing all this from reading the news and stuff like that.
Say again.
I'm sorry.
You said like I say again.
Okay.
I'm just messing with you.
That's all right. I was reading the news and stuff, and sometimes we know the news don't get everything right, but it's like evidently he was standing outside his store.
They posted footage of it.
Yeah, outside. Yeah,
I didn't was disgusting. Why would you post the footage?
They had a confrontation, and he left, and then he came back.
Yeah, but why would you post footage on it?
Yeah, and see, I didn't watch it.
Why?
I personally, I didn't watch it.
Right. Yeah.
But anyway, so like
Chris
I said,
no problem.
I want to again, congratulations to Chris. I want to thank Jerome for helping me get through another episode.
Chris said love you also.
Oh, that's so sweet. I don't know why we can't read these.
I can read them.
I can read them, but I think we just need a bigger screen. Anyway, like I said, I wasn't gonna make this like my last 4 episodes. I want this to be a little more chilled out and stuff, because I wasn't even gonna do the coups and concerns. I was just gonna try to like chit chat with my with the people that's tuning in. Thanks, Chris, for commenting and giving me something to talk about, and the people who's watching but didn't want to comment, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Like I say, I watch a lot of episodes and I don't comment, but and I really appreciate all the views that I got on this last episode. I'm a type of person, I don't know about other people, but I love looking at my views. I don't care if you just turned it on for 2 seconds and turned it off, it still counts as a view. So I appreciate that. And like I said, the comments that I've been getting, I hope you guys like the shirts. I hope you like the shirt. Also, I just want to thank everybody. And like I say, I'll be back next week. I'm live again. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. And I'm sorry that I was late, but I do work and traffic. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
All right. And as we close, Chris said he was an activist, a rapper, a mogul, a visionary, and someone who actually cared about the community. Yeah, that's what I got from hearing everybody's comments. So, yeah.
Oh, and also, the first time I do decide to have a guest come and sit with me, I think Chris is going to be my guest.
I know.
Because, yeah. So I think in a couple of episodes, I'm going to bring on a guest. And Chris, come sit down. You got to come next week because I want to present you with your gift card in person. No, I won't make you wait a whole week. I'll bring it to you. But anyway, congratulations to Chris. Like I say, I told everybody, this is a legit $50 gift card, Visa gift card. So Chris, enjoy it. And I'll see you next week. Thank you.